In this video, we pay tribute to legendary wrestlers who've left us, celebrating their unforgettable impact on wrestling. We also discuss emotional updates about Rhea Ripley that have moved fans worldwide. Remember their incredible legacies with us, and subscribe to ensure their stories continue to inspire generations. Ernie Roth, better known as the Grand Wizard, was a legendary wrestling manager whose vibrant personality and sharp charisma left an indelible mark on the sport. Born on August 30th, 1926, Roth became one of wrestling's most iconic figures during the 1970s and early 1980s, renowned for his flashy style that included sequined jackets, extravagant turbans, and oversized sunglasses. His flamboyant look perfectly matched his role as a cunning villainous manager, expertly stirring the crowd's emotions and drawing passionate boos while managing some of the biggest villains in wrestling. Before stepping into the wrestling world, Roth worked as a disc jockey, but his career in wrestling took off during the 1960s. He initially managed wrestlers in Detroit under the name Abdullah Farouk, showcasing early signs of his gift for showmanship and ring psychology. Later, when he joined the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in the late 1960s, he reinvented himself as the Grand Wizard. In this role, he managed several top-tier wrestlers such as superstar Billy Graham, Pat Patterson, and Don Morocco, helping them rise to championship status and solidifying their places in wrestling history. Roth's influence extended well beyond just managing. His keen understanding of storytelling and character development helped shape many memorable wrestling personas and storylines, making him an invaluable asset behind the scenes. His talent and contributions earned him 6 Manager of the Year awards from Pro Wrestling Illustrated, highlighting his stature as one of the best in the business. Ernie Roth, but his legacy lives on. Remembered for his larger-than-life charisma and pioneering role in wrestling management, the Grand Wizard remains a beloved figure who helped define wrestling's golden era of colorful characters and captivating drama. Candy Devine, born January 1st, 1959, was a trailblazing professional wrestler whose career left an indelible mark on women's wrestling. Passing away at the age of 63, Devine's legacy is remembered with great respect and admiration throughout the wrestling world. Rising to prominence in the 1980s and 1990s, Candy competed in numerous promotions, including the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling. Her in-ring style blended impressive athleticism with captivating showmanship, making her a fan favorite. Devine was part of a pioneering generation of female wrestlers who helped elevate women's wrestling to new heights, breaking barriers and opening doors for future generations. Throughout her career, she earned multiple championships, including prestigious women's titles in various promotions. Her championship reigns and memorable matches against top female talent showcased not only her skill but also her resilience and passion for the sport. Devine's matches were more than just contests. They were performances that demonstrated her commitment to entertaining and inspiring audiences. Beyond her accomplishments inside the ring, Candy Devine was highly respected for her dedication to wrestling and her role as a mentor. She nurtured younger talent, encouraging and guiding women wrestlers in a male-dominated industry. Her positive attitude and commitment to empowering women made her a beloved figure both backstage and among fans. Candy Devine's passing was deeply felt across the wrestling community. Remembered not only for her impressive career but also for her kindness and warmth, she left behind a powerful legacy. Today, Devine is celebrated as a true pioneer who helped shape the landscape of women's professional wrestling, inspiring countless athletes and fans alike. Her influence remains a lasting part of wrestling history. Jeff Gaylord, born on October 15, 1958, was a versatile American professional wrestler known for his impact on the North American regional and independent wrestling scenes throughout the late 1980s and 1990s. Launching his career in 1985, Gaylord quickly made a name for himself in the Mid-South wrestling circuit, showcasing his skills against notable competitors such as Timothy Flowers and Tarzan Goto. Gaylord became well regarded for his tag team work, often partnering with Jeff Jarrett, and made significant contributions to several influential wrestling organizations, including Bill Watts's Universal Wrestling Federation, UWF, World Class Championship Wrestling, WCCW, and the United States Wrestling Association, USWA. His adaptability was evident in the variety of roles he embraced, most notably as a member of the faction called the Psychos, led by Psycho Sid Vicious. He also performed under the ring name Akeem Hussein as part of the USWA's Nation of Domination, further demonstrating his ability to reinvent himself. One of Gaylord's most memorable moments came during his time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he appeared as the Black Knight at the 1993 Survivor Series. Though a brief stint, this role highlighted his capacity to transition smoothly between characters and promotions. Throughout his career, Gaylord wrestled a wide range of opponents, from legendary figures like Ivan and Nikita Koloff to emerging stars within the wrestling industry, proving his skill and resilience in the ring. Leaving behind a legacy defined by his versatility, commitment, and contributions to the wrestling business. Fans and historians of that era remember him fondly as a hard-working and adaptable competitor whose influence remains part of wrestling's rich regional history. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, born February 8, 1955 in Tampa, Florida, was a legendary figure in professional wrestling, best known as one half of the iconic Hart Foundation tag team alongside Bret the Hitman Hart. Making his WWF debut in the early 1980s, Neidhart quickly stood out thanks to his imposing strength, agility, and his signature tough guy look, complete with a distinctive mustache. His powerful in-ring style and chemistry with Bret Hart helped the Hart Foundation capture multiple WWF Tag Team Championships, cementing their place as one of wrestling's most memorable and influential duos. Neidhart's blend of raw power and surprising athleticism made him a fan favorite throughout the 1980s and early 1990s. Beyond his success in the ring, he was admired for his charisma and dedication to the sport. However, like many wrestlers of his generation, Neidhart's career came with significant personal challenges. Years of intense physical performance took a heavy toll on his body, particularly affecting his back and knees. He also faced battles with substance abuse, struggles that he openly acknowledged later in life. After his time in WWF, Neidhart remained a respected presence in wrestling circles, occasionally appearing in various promotions and staying connected to fans and fellow wrestlers. Tragically, on August 13, 2018, Neidhart died at the age of 63, following a severe head injury caused by a fall at his home in Florida. The injury led to a fatal brain hemorrhage, shocking the wrestling community and deeply impacting his family, including his daughter, WWE superstar Natalya. Jim Neidhart's legacy lives on through the Hart Foundation's historic success and the lasting mark he left on tag team wrestling. His life and career continue to inspire fans and wrestlers alike, serving as a reminder of both the glory and the physical toll of professional wrestling. Dr. Carante was a devoted and compassionate medical professional whose life revolved around a deep commitment to the health and well-being of his patients. Renowned for his expertise and skill, he earned great respect from both his colleagues and those he cared for. For Dr. Carante, medicine was never just about diagnosing and treating illnesses, it was about bringing healing and hope to the community he served. Throughout his career, he dedicated himself tirelessly to providing the highest standard of care. Often going above and beyond the call of duty, he made sure that every patient received personalized attention and support. His approach seamlessly blended scientific knowledge with heartfelt empathy, enabling him to touch lives far beyond the physical ailments he treated. This combination made him a trusted figure, one who patients felt truly cared for and understood. Dr. Carante's commitment extended beyond the walls of his clinic or hospital. He was a passionate advocate for public health and actively engaged in community outreach programs. Through these efforts, he educated people about preventive care, healthy living, and the importance of early intervention, empowering individuals to take charge of their own health. Sadly, Dr. Carante, leaving behind a lasting legacy defined by kindness, dedication, and genuine care. His loss was deeply felt by all who knew him, colleagues who admired his professionalism, and patients who treasured his compassion. Though he is no longer with us, his impact endures through the countless lives he helped heal and uplift. Dr. Karanti truly embodied the essence of a healer, one who not only treated bodies but also nurtured spirits, inspiring all who encountered him. Billy Two Rivers, born on May 5, 1935, was a pioneering professional wrestler and a dedicated Indigenous activist whose influence extended far beyond the ring. A proud member of the Mohawk Nation, Two Rivers began his wrestling career in the late 1950s. He quickly stood out thanks to his athleticism and distinctive style, which often honored his cultural roots. His wrestling persona incorporated elements of his Indigenous heritage, bringing a unique and authentic presence to the sport during a time when representation was scarce. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Billy Two Rivers competed in prominent wrestling promotions across North America, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. He faced off against some of the era's most celebrated wrestlers, gaining respect from fans and fellow athletes alike. Known for his charisma and ability to connect deeply with audiences, Two Rivers helped carve out a space for Indigenous wrestlers in a predominantly non-Indigenous industry. Outside of wrestling, Two Rivers was a passionate advocate for Indigenous rights and culture. After retiring from the ring, he dedicated much of his life to activism, using his public profile to raise awareness about the challenges faced by Indigenous communities. He worked tirelessly to promote understanding, respect, and equality, inspiring others to embrace and celebrate their Indigenous heritage. Billy Two Rivers, leaving behind a lasting legacy both as a trailblazer in professional wrestling and as a steadfast champion for Indigenous peoples. His contributions continue to inspire new generations, reminding us of the power of cultural pride and the importance of fighting for justice and recognition. Joyce Grable, born November 9, 1952, was a pioneering American professional wrestler who made a lasting impact on women's wrestling in the United States. She rose to prominence as a skilled and dedicated competitor, best known for her successful tag team partnerships. Grable notably teamed with Wendy Richter, with whom she won the NWA Women's World Tag Team Championship 3 times. She also captured the same tag titles 3 times alongside Vicky Williams, making her a 6-time NWA Women's World Tag Team Champion. In addition to her tag team success, Grable held the NWA United States Women's Championship once during her distinguished career. Before Grable's rise, the original wrestler known as Joyce Grable was Joyce Fowler, who competed from 1963 until 1974. Fowler was the first to use the ring name Joyce Grable, but retired to focus on family life. Inspired by the legendary Judy Grable, who served as both idol and trainer, Betty Wade Murphy took on the name Joyce Grable when she entered the professional wrestling world. This choice honored the legacy and influence of the women who came before her and connected Grable to a strong lineage of female wrestling pioneers. Throughout her career, Joyce Grable broke barriers in a male-dominated sport. Her talent, determination, and passion helped elevate women's wrestling, showcasing their athleticism and strength at a time when female wrestlers often struggled for recognition. Grable's achievements and contributions opened doors for future generations of women, inspiring many to pursue wrestling professionally. Joyce Grable, leaving behind a respected legacy as a trailblazer in women's wrestling. Her influence endures in the wrestling community, where she is fondly remembered for her skill, perseverance, and role in advancing women's athletics in the sport. Matt Travis, born on August 5, 1994, was a rising star in the world of professional wrestling whose promising career was tragically cut short at just 25 years old. Known for his dynamic wrestling style and magnetic charisma, Travis quickly earned respect and admiration on the independent wrestling circuit. From the start, he demonstrated an impressive combination of athleticism and passion, making an immediate impact in local promotions and steadily building a loyal fan base. Travis's name became closely tied to the Evolve Wrestling promotion, where he truly began to shine. His matches were often praised for their energy and storytelling, capturing the attention of wrestling enthusiasts and industry insiders alike. Whether competing in singles bouts or exciting tag team matches, Matt showcased his versatility and dedication to the craft. He frequently collaborated with other up-and-coming wrestlers, helping to create memorable moments and elevating the independent wrestling scene with his skill and enthusiasm. Beyond the ring, Matt was known for his genuine connection with fans and peers, reflecting a deep commitment to wrestling that went far beyond just performing. He continually worked to improve his abilities and expand his presence in the sport, with many believing he was on the cusp of breaking through to even greater success. Tragically, on November 9, 2019, Matt Travis's life was abruptly ended when he was struck by a vehicle while walking home. The wrestling community was left stunned and heartbroken by the sudden loss of such a bright and promising talent. Though his career was brief, Matt's influence on independent wrestling and the joy he brought to fans endures. His story is a poignant reminder of life's fragility and the importance of valuing every moment. Born Demi Bennett on October 11, 1996 in Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley has carved out a unique and formidable legacy in WWE, becoming one of the most prominent and dynamic female wrestlers of her generation. With her fierce attitude, unapologetic toughness, and remarkable athleticism, Ripley embodies a rare blend of power and charisma that has made her an unforgettable figure in professional wrestling today. But Ripley's rise to stardom in WWE has not been a straightforward path of triumph. Her career and character are shaped by a mix of tremendous achievements, backstage struggles, controversies, and swirling rumors. These elements together paint a compelling portrait of a superstar navigating the intense pressures and complexities of the modern wrestling world. In this deep dive, we'll explore Rhea Ripley's background, the evolution of her wrestling career, her impact on WWE's women's division, the challenges and rumors she has faced, and what the future may hold for this fierce Australian force. Early life and wrestling beginnings. Before the lights of WWE and the roar of crowds, Demi Bennett's passion for wrestling was sparked in her hometown of Adelaide, South Australia. Growing up in Australia, Ripley was always drawn to sports, but wrestling had a unique hold on her. Inspired by the stories and personas she saw on television, she found herself captivated by the drama, athleticism, and storytelling that wrestling provided. At just 16 years old, Ripley took the bold step of pursuing wrestling training, a move that would set her on an unconventional path for a young woman from down under. Ripley's early training was marked by dedication and a willingness to stand out. Unlike many of her peers who followed more traditional wrestling routes, Ripley developed a style that combined raw power with technical skill and an intense, aggressive presence in the ring. She wasn't just a wrestler, she was a force of nature. Her distinctive tattoos, spiked hair, and Gothic-inspired persona soon became her calling card, setting her apart from the pack and hinting at the fearless character she would eventually bring to WWE. She initially made waves on the Australian independent wrestling circuit, earning a reputation for her toughness and determination. It was this early promise that caught the eye of WWE scouts. After signing with WWE in 2017, Ripley's training intensified at the WWE Performance Center, where she honed her skills under the guidance of seasoned trainers, including former WWE star Scotty 2 Hotty. Her official WWE debut came years earlier in 2014 on the independent scene, but it was this signing that truly launched her on the path to international stardom. Breaking through, NXT and the rise of a new champion. Ripley's time in WWE's NXT brand marked the crucial turning point in her career. NXT, often referred to as WWE's developmental territory, has long been a proving ground for future main roster stars. Ripley seized this opportunity with both hands. From the outset, her aggressive style, imposing presence, and natural charisma made her stand out. Unlike many competitors who relied heavily on flashy moves or high-flying acrobatics, Ripley's in-ring style was grounded in strength and grit, a powerful contrast that brought a fresh dynamic to the women's division. Her ascent was steady but impressive. By 2019, Ripley had claimed the NXT Women's Championship, a prestigious title that elevated her profile and positioned her as a major player in WWE's women's division. This title win was not just a personal milestone, but a statement from WWE. Ripley was ready to be taken seriously as a top-tier athlete and performer. During her NXT reign, Ripley faced off against some of the most talented wrestlers in the brand, showcasing her ability to tell compelling stories through matches and captivate audiences with her intensity. This period also allowed Ripley to develop her character more fully. Her gothic punk-inspired persona, marked by a no-nonsense attitude and a willingness to fight fiercely, resonated deeply with fans looking for something different from the more traditional female wrestler archetypes. She became a fan favorite for her authenticity, rebellious streak, and sheer dominance in the ring. Main roster arrival and the Raw Women's Championship reigns. Ripley's move to WWE's main roster in 2020 was met with considerable excitement. Her Raw debut was a defining moment. WWE was signaling that Ripley was not just a developmental success, but a major star poised for the spotlight. Almost immediately, Ripley began climbing the ranks, challenging established stars and quickly earning her place among the company's elite. Her crowning achievements came in the form of 2 Raw Women's Championship reigns, the first of which lasted an astonishing 380 days. This reign tied her with Bayley for the longest in the title's history, underscoring her dominance and endurance. What made this accomplishment so impressive was not just the length of her reign, but the quality of her performances during that time. Ripley carried the division, consistently putting on strong matches against a variety of challengers and helping to elevate the overall prestige of the Women's Championship. During this time, Ripley wasn't just a champion, she was a trendsetter, a trailblazer for a new style of women's wrestling in WWE. Her presence brought a much-needed intensity and edge to the division. Ripley's storylines often positioned her as a dominant force, a wrestler who could overcome all odds and outlast the competition. Fans admired her for breaking stereotypes and proving that women's wrestling could be as hard-hitting and dramatic as any other division. The challenges: backstage rumors, creative issues, and controversies. Despite her undeniable success and fan support, Ripley's journey has not been without turbulence. Like many stars who rise quickly, she has found herself the subject of backstage rumors and creative uncertainties that have added layers of complexity to her career. One of the most persistent rumors involves backstage tension between Ripley and some of WWE's veteran female wrestlers. Several sources within WWE have hinted at friction, with some established stars reportedly feeling that Ripley was being fast-tracked to the top too quickly. In the high-pressure environment of WWE, where hierarchy and respect often play crucial roles, Ripley's rapid ascent allegedly stirred unease. Veteran wrestlers who spent years climbing the ranks sometimes viewed her success as skipping steps or not paying her dues in the traditional way. This tension may have affected Ripley's interactions backstage, and perhaps even influenced creative decisions around her character. As WWE has shifted its focus and embraced new directions for the women's division, Ripley's role has been a subject of debate. Fans and insiders have noticed that some of her storylines and rivalries have lacked cohesion or the momentum expected for someone of her caliber. There have been whispers that Ripley herself might be dissatisfied with these creative directions, leading to speculation about her long-term satisfaction and potential future with the company. Another aspect adding to the swirling rumors about Ripley is the speculation about her possible departure from WWE. In recent years, several high-profile WWE stars have left or entertained offers from competing promotions, and Ripley's name has occasionally surfaced in such conversations. While no concrete evidence exists to confirm these rumors, and WWE remains committed to keeping her in prominent storylines, the wrestling community continues to debate whether Ripley may seek opportunities elsewhere or explore options beyond wrestling altogether. Personal life and its influence on career. Outside the ring, Rhea Ripley's personal life has also become a point of interest for fans and media alike. In 2024, she married fellow WWE superstar Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy. Their relationship has been warmly received by the wrestling community and has sparked considerable speculation about how WWE might use their real-life connection in storylines. Their union is often viewed as a powerful alliance of two talented athletes who understand the pressures and demands of professional wrestling. Some fans anticipate that WWE might eventually pair them in scripted storylines or tag team matches, adding a new dynamic to both of their careers. However, there is also caution that intertwining personal and professional lives in wrestling storylines can sometimes backfire or create added pressure on the performers involved. Beyond her marriage, Ripley's unique image and persona continue to draw both admiration and criticism. Her gothic, punk-inspired look and aggressive in-ring style have earned her a dedicated fan base that appreciates her boldness and authenticity. Yet, this edginess also invites detractors who argue that WWE has pushed her dark character too far, potentially alienating more casual or traditional fans who prefer a different kind of female wrestler. This divide in fan perception adds another layer of complexity to Ripley's public image, making her one of the more polarizing figures in the women's division. The future, navigating an evolving landscape. Despite the rumors and occasional challenges, Rhea Ripley's talent and drive are unquestioned. Her championship reigns and performances have proven that she can carry the weight of WWE's women's division on her shoulders. What remains to be seen is how she will navigate the evolving landscape of WWE, especially as the company experiments with new storylines, new stars, and shifting creative visions. The future of Ripley's career will likely hinge on several key factors: her ability to adapt creatively, her relationships backstage, and how WWE chooses to position her amid new talent emerging in the women's division. If Ripley can overcome backstage tensions and find a renewed creative direction that resonates with fans, she could solidify her legacy as one of WWE's all-time greats. However, if the rumors of dissatisfaction or creative stagnation prove true, Ripley may face difficult decisions about her wrestling future. What is certain, however, is that Rhea Ripley is far from a fading star. Her resilience, work ethic, and passion for wrestling remain at the core of who she is. Fans around the world continue to root for her, eager to see what heights she will reach next. Conclusion: a superstar. Not to be underestimated. Rhea Ripley's journey from a determined teenager in Adelaide to one of WWE's most powerful female wrestlers is a testament to her talent, grit, and perseverance. Her unique blend of strength, style, and authenticity has transformed her into a beacon of modern women's wrestling, inspiring countless fans and breaking down barriers along the way. While challenges and rumors have complicated her story, they have also added depth to her character and narrative, reflecting the realities many wrestlers face behind the scenes. Ripley's career is far from over, and her ability to overcome adversity will define her legacy as much as her championship reigns. As WWE continues to evolve, the wrestling world watches closely. Will Rhea Ripley maintain her dominance and prove the doubters wrong? Or will the pressures of backstage politics and creative shifts alter her path? Regardless of what the future holds, one thing remains clear: Rhea Ripley is a force to be reckoned with, a superstar who commands respect, attention, and above all, admiration.